Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around, the new show, and we on week like 39 or something like that. But thank you so much to Zero, so shout out to him for making the live stream notes, and so we can go over them here in the new show. And I really suggest you go check out the live stream if I can link it below. They're not really posting it on YouTube anymore, so I don't know if they're gonna bring that back or not, so that's why it might be empty below. So I'm very sorry that you can't go watch it there, but I always suggest you go watch it live, of course. But also, if you don't have the time, you can always go check out the live stream notes in the description, or just check out the rest of this video. So first of all, we got the double days, which means that you're getting double credits. So we're actually getting 37,000 for like the biggest pack for a $100 or €100 drop, which is amazing. I know $100 or €100 is a lot, but the value you get out of it is just insane. And also the same with the double credit pouches. So when you're getting normally, I think it's 60 for the biggest one, and then you get 120 or something like that. So that's insane amount of flux if you want to invest in some of that, right? Next thing is the gardening overhaul, and I don't think I can present how it is towards you guys like 100%. So I don't want to go over it right here. I know there's some allies and some stuff, and it's like really going to be something like more than just like something that we see right now, that you just get through it and such. And well, that means of course that I might have to do a new guide on the gardening, how it is, or how it is, depending on how it's going to present itself. We did see some stuff, I saw some pictures and such. I'll probably like go over it in another video when the PTS server is up, if I can, even though I am in America at the moment at that time. So I doubt I will be able to, but maybe the PTS server is still up when I come home, and then I'll definitely make a video on it. Also, you can check out the live streams. I guess that's a way to do it as well. Also, a heads up and a time, I'll be in America the end of October, start November. So there'll be new shows coming out, but they won't be like this. It will just be like just the link below, basically. Like we more like we had the ones when they had the vacation and the downtime by that. But like you said, many styles and mounts craftable, so that's amazing. I suggest you go read all of this. It is like again in the description. So let's just jump to the questions and answer section. So the first one is it going to be sending Yappa codes out to creators, or is it going to be like a try and stream event thing only? And they say it's going to stay as it is. It's very special. We don't have any plans to giving up to creators via a normal giveaway. So they wanted to keep that for themselves, and somehow I think that's okay. But I also another thing that we had the Twitch drops. I hope that that's coming to us, at least as a creator, or as creators basically. I think that the Yappa keys should stay with them or whatever, but I think that we should get the Twitch drop. That's also being exclusive towards them, so I really think that that should also benefit their creators, but I understand that Yappa keys should be there. All right. Any plans on letting Thumper show ores in different colors based on their tiers? No plans on the short term, but we'll have something evaluated in the future. Okay. Maybe it's a little thing, but maybe it's bigger for some people. I don't do like a lot of mining anymore, so yeah, I guess that's a thing. When will you start revealing content for your 10 update? We've been talking about a few things, but regarding showing off more content on the stream, we'll be revealing more and more in October. So yeah, of course in October they're revealing more, because like I also said on stream and stuff like that, they have confirmed that the PTS server will be up at the end of October. So they'll probably like show some stuff like before, and then they got the PTS server. So yeah. Will you add a cat-like dragon? Love to add a list, however, please note that not guarantees. However, existing things can be cut off the list at all times. So cat dragon, yeah, why not? Why not? Can we get a companion effigy? Oh, as an assistant getting missing companions and stuff like that. really like the idea. So yeah, that's actually a good idea, like an effigy that you can also maybe pay for, you know, if you're really looking for that. But probably something we won't see in U10, I would say. Oh, and then there's regarding the Yabakia will be a list of winners. Yeah, they'll probably like run different over the last permissions and stuff like that. So if you've been logging in, I missed out a few things. So I don't if I I don't really think that I will be getting it. But if you do, congratulations if you do get it. So next question will be: would you guys ever consider the idea of adding costumes that will level up? Oh, that you can level up similar to the game like Fortnite. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's unlikely for Trove in the short term. We'll you have class costumes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, with different levels and stuff like that. It's a neat mechanic, but I don't think currently we should have that. No, I don't. I don't think they say like they don't have support for it. We do have it on like 10, and now we also have it on 20. Well, we had it on 20, but we also have it on 30. So we do have a level 30 costume, which makes sense. There was only one for 10 and 20, and now there's also one for 30. So I think that's amazing. Makes it more logic, right? Why isn't there one on 30 if there is one on 20 and 10? Again, with the whole thing and making things more logical, for me at least. Since Sunseeker Talon shows there can be good there could be good shadows. Could there be possible one day a shadow themed class? We won't definitely rule it out. Okay, so maybe a shadow shadow hunter, but then a shadow keeper. I don't know. Have you narrowed down anything that to do with the next subclass? No, next class, such as weapon type or bio origin. Nothing set in stone, but there'll be a lot of good ideas. Nothing we can talk about yet. So they have talked about it a little bit. I don't know why they wouldn't say it here, but they have revealed that it's going. I don't know if that's scrapped, but it was at least before it was a new weapon type. The new class would have a new weapon type, and they also said there would be no new class this year, but maybe we're gonna see one after the New Year's or whatnot. So, but they have said this would be a new weapon type, but I don't know. I don't think we need a new weapon type. We just got one with the Vanguardian, and I don't know. It's maybe a niche kind of weapon type, but yeah, the claws. I mean, so we'll see. We'll see. Will there be any future giveaways or updates to give players more storage space for free? Okay, special dragon form of dragon fragments. Yeah, we should have a dragon fragment tab, like a tab for that one. That would be amazing, because we do have a lot of fragments at the moment, and I don't feel like they take that much space, but still, both maybe a dragon fragment and also like what is those like recipes. Recipes could be amazing also for it. Recipes and like styles, the style boxes and stuff like that. I have a tab for only like that, and I would love to free up that tab for anything else basically. What do you think about a bard type class? Oh, a bard, like yeah. But okay, sorry, I didn't mention this, but they said no plans on more sports. Doesn't mean it will never happen. It will happen. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it will. Well, what do you think about a part-time focus on raising people's raising player stats, lowering enemies temporary? Yeah. Like this is a good idea, which also gets into the further plans of like the endless shadow towers and whatever the group shadow towers and stuff like that. A really neat idea. Charms and confusing functionality of the difficult abilities to go in other ways. Too OP where effect. Oh yeah, it could be kind of strong, but yeah, gunslinger is strong, right? Like, will the gunning profession overhaul come in U10 or sooner? It will be part of the U10 update. Yay! Is there any additional information you can share upon upcoming companion changes? There'll be one new companion coming in U10. Internally, it's called Snizzly. Okay, Snizzly. All right, but anyways, that's the one companion. I thought there's gonna be more, but okay. Why do Bronx egg take 10 hours to hatch? It's a probing type mechanic. Eggs takes time to hatch. Yeah. Why does using a lock star on bronze egg still have the potential of returning common eggs? It just increases the chance of oncoming and rare, if not guaranteed to get one higher. And I think I don't know if it should be, and then make the load stars even more expensive. I don't know if that is, then you're guaranteed maybe getting at least an uncommon, but yeah, it's not worth using the load star on your eggs unless you really want those like golden ones. Then you gotta do it, right? Any plans of making Arcanium Steamboat available for Voo via pack or Luxion? The ship definitely a candidate for future Luxion appearance. Yay! Any plans on making lock-in mounts from Luxion break down into boons? Oh, no. So the players actually have a lock-in. No. Crafting them or something. The Radiant Dayspring appear in Luxion and are deciding the way to play, missing original opportunities. And yeah, no plans on decorating into boons. No. We don't want them to be into boons. We don't want the boons anymore. The boons sucks. But we do want it in log-in reward. That would be actually kind of nice. Do the Friday Dragon Bone affect Dragon Scale's drop rate? Not currently, but it will be changed with the October update. Oh, okay. So that's the new dragon. It's a new guardian that looks like a dragon. I have a video on it. It's in our channel. Go check it out. It does give you stats and such, actually, and they say it further down what it's gonna. Actually, the 2 questions from now, but it actually gonna change in that, so that's pretty awesome. I'm actually farming it right now. Maybe I'll actually wait if the drop chances actually work on that, because then I actually don't want to spend too much on it if it's actually gonna increase when it comes to Fridays and such. That'd actually be a good idea, but and on one hand, I don't think it actually should, because it's not. I know it looks like a dragon, and I said it was a dragon and stuff like that, and actually gets stat like a dragon, but no, I don't think it should give, like, I think it's something that should be completely different and something that is exclusive. I also going to talk about that when we get to that question, but yeah. Let's move on. Will you 10 require Geo Mastery to enter? Nope, the powering hasn't, just the powering, which has not been 100% decided yet. Also, they aren't, like, confirmed on the 15,000, so they might change to higher than that, or maybe not even lower, but I don't think it'll be lower, but we'll see. So, the Sauron, that's the dragon. That was the one we were talking about. Gives stats and power increase like dragons and stuff like that. And the Phoenix Guardian doesn't do that. And it says that the Phoenix mount is going to be like it is, and we're going to discuss the increased drop rate of further in the future. So I really think that, to be honest, around this, and we also talked about it on the stream, is that I think it's a bad idea that this one Guardian gives stats. I think that either the Phoenix mount and the new Guardian mount, the 2 Guardians should give stats to everything, or not at all, right? There was also another idea that I was thinking about, is that if you were in the Forbidden Spires biome, you would have extra stats from these if you had these 2 Guardians, you know, because you have them collected, basically. You have obtained them, then you have extra stats. Those extra stats only working in that specific biome. I don't know if that's too much of a complication, but I like the idea that you would be extra buffed in the Forbidden Spires because of these Guardians. And yes, they would, you know, make it so that there was a favor of Forbidden Spires, but again, I really don't think they should give any stats at all, because they're not dragons and they don't require dragon coins or anything like that. So I really think that it's a bad idea that this is actually giving people stats, really, and doesn't make any sense that this one gives stats and the other one doesn't, just because it's dragon-like, you know. But that's just my opinion. For now, they're talking about that. Yeah, it's gonna remain as it is. We don't know if the other one is gonna lose it. Probably not, but yeah, I think it's weird. That's just mine. Next question is, premium Codic items have been 100 mastery points with Fluorine, Floxen, and the Justice. Oh, have been adjusted to the pattern. Yes, it'll be fixed in a future update. Nice. It doesn't give, these 2 doesn't give 100 mastery. That's why. Is it intentionally? Only give 50 mastery and not be in any dragon and collecting tab. Yeah, it's intentionally, and it will be fixed in the October update. It's unintentionally. Okay. Okay, so it's supposed to be a dragon. Okay. I really like it that it's just remained a guardian, to be honest. But yeah, that's just me. Can we get any ways to auto pay rent or make it even? Oh, it makes sense. We'll look into the intent. Okay, so auto pay rent. That will actually be quite nice. Should we keep furry fragments or are they useless now? After a crafting and the cinnabar time, they can currently be destructed into cinnabar, yeah. So that means that if you have any feathers, don't hold on to them. I'm probably going to hold on to mine anyway because, yeah, I don't really need the cinnabar. But if you're looking for cinnabar, it's a good way to farm it as well. Does the magic find stat affect the drop rate of dragon scale? No, of course it does not. Only gear, so yeah. But maybe Fridays will be something to do with that. Now we don't want to see that. Will the new crystal tier gear have randomized stats value? We aren't answering anything related to that yet, but still silly name. But yeah, let's continue. Again, had the minimum change from 20,000 to 10,000, 15,000 to 20,000. It hasn't been released. The final PR requirement hasn't been cited. Currently. Is banana. Okay, so it requires your banana. Okay. Entered with banana. All right, let's continue. Can you explain more detailed impact of the U10 update and the new gear, new stats and powering? We will talk about this in the future. For now, we have revealed new stats, armor, penetration. It says armor penetration, but I think it's armor and penetration. I think they're gonna make us, but it may be called armor and penetration. It could be, which suggests to which is subject to chain names change. I think it's just called penetration. I think that makes sense, but yeah. It's just if they made the word just like armor and penetration, not like have a stat armor and then have another stat called penetration. Penetration, because if you say armor penetration, I feel like that's a physical kind of, that have reference to you doing more damage with your physical attacks, right? Not your magic damage attacks like that. It's spells, But if you just call it penetration, it's just penetration for both magic and, of course, the, physical. And how it behaves, that's just the wording, basically. But an armor stat would be a great idea also to some damage reduction, basically. Because now we just have a flat percentage one, but like have an armor that also increases like the randomization. Any plans on make contained chaos sparks easier to get? No plans future, but you can buy the what's it called? The ones, not Lunar Souls, the other ones, but yeah, that I really don't, yeah. But the sparks are pretty, if you have, if you do your luxurious boxes every Wednesday, there is a good chance of getting them there. Will the crypt merchant have more things to buy with the new 10? No, they will not have more things. They will not get more things in the future. Oh, okay. But we will see a new Aventurine Dragon, not in the U10 update, but we probably in some point. Any plans on future Shadow Towers after the GeoGeo phase is done? Nothing to talk about yet, as the focus is currently U10, but they have said that they liked or I guess our idea around the endless Shadow Towers, Diablo, Greater Rift, whatever kind of style, group play for sure. Group play with a group interface. Try on, please. Just saying, could be very nice to see who you're in group with and where they are, and if you need to make them, summon them or whatever, in that sense. Will the Bumper Elves Royal Sim Stream have new things for the season 2? Yes, there'll be two new dragons to obtain, one near the beginning and one bit later on. So, yeah, stack up on your coins already if you haven't already. And then you just gotta buy, right? When that comes out. It's probably gonna be an egg, just like the other ones, so you can sell it if you want to. Is there any chance of Binary Darkness have another use besides the Chaos Sparks? Not currently postponed in life. Alright, so yeah. I think the bindings is, there's a lot of people still wanting these, like for re-rolling and stuff like that. So having another purpose for them, I think it's fine. Any hint on how the U10 experience will be? Is it going to be solo gameplay or more group play? Or is it going to be instant dungeons similar to that? So it will be adventure mode and it's both solo and group play. There's a new 5-star dungeon will require group play. So we're going to see a 5-star, which means that it's going to be pretty tough, but I'm pretty sure people are going to solo it anyway, 5-star, or just like skip it basically. Maybe I don't know what the reward is going to be, if there's going to be special rewards for it, but I doubt it. So yeah. Will there be more storylines added in minor ways? That would be great. That would be great. More story, more lore. It makes more sense, right? Make the game more sense. Will there be any way of upgrading currently your stellar hat's face's weapon to the new crystal gear when it released in U10? No, stellar items will not upgrade into stellars or crystals. Okay, so I think that's kind of weird that it wouldn't be crafted into crystals. To be honest, I think that it should just be an item that you cannot trade, but only drops in U10, for example. So it'd be a fairly rare item that you require to upgrade your gear. So it will still probably take like flux and eyes or tentacles, whatever you use normally to upgrade, right? And then this special item, so you could stack up on the other things, of course, like we have already, but you couldn't do anything before you got this rare item. Or maybe other items that you have to craft this item with, or that only dropped in U10, so you weren't able to stack them up, and like that, right? That's just I don't know. I think it's weird that I won't have my stellar gear upgraded, but yeah. Would it have any uses for crystals? Not the gear, but actually crystals. Hey, the same name, right? Just saying. From the dude area to upgrade new gear items. Nope, the items will not come for craves, and there's no required to level the tiers up. So that won't have any requirements, which I kind of feel like is weird that it's called crystals. You don't need crystals for it. Still, the name still feels weird. All right, so the last question, will the new Prime Dragon, of course that's Primordial Dragon, be in the U10 update? Yes, it will be, but like I said, no, it will come one major release after that. So we'll probably first see it after New Year's, basically. In the new year, we'll probably see it. I thought they said it's gonna be coming right after. That was at least what I felt like they said. They said it after for sure, but I thought it was gonna be like a couple weeks after. I don't understand why it's not just coming in the update. It seems like they want to release this update, but then other stuff is coming like later on, which doesn't really make sense to me. But hopefully the update U10, because Trove really needs right now a really big update, but a really big content update. A lot of people are not quitting the game, but putting the game on pause because there's not really as much to do for them anymore as like in-game players and stuff like that. We're still doing like a little bit and still doing our shadow towers, whatever. But we do really need that big update to keep people interested. And again, because I don't want to use the quitting the game, because they're not quitting the game, they're just waiting to see what's coming U10. And I know from a lot of people on stream that they want to come back for the U10 update, but just can't find the motivation right now, because it's due was such a long time ago now, and we had an update that was the improvement update, and it was great, people liked it, and there's these small events and such, but we really need that big content update that just brings a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff in. And I know people are stacking up on things, and I am as well, but yeah, we really need to just like have a major one and just pull it all together right now. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it will be something that is going to be amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching this new show this week. Make sure you tune in next week as well. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.